Hey guys, and welcome back to Best Practice TV. This is Ask Best Practice, and the question that I get asked a lot is, what am I reading? So in this episode, we're going to talk about a book I'm on right now. I'm not finished, but I'm enjoying it. So to find out what it is, you'll need to stay tuned. So in this episode of Ask Best Practice, we're talking about what I'm reading, and I'll give you a quick book review. It is this thing here. This is Good to Great by Jim Collins. Absolutely fantastic. I think what it's saying here is there's been over 3 million copies sold by the time that it was actually published and brought into this hard copy print. Now, what I can honestly say is that this is a great read for anybody who works. So if you're working at an organization, if you work for yourself, if you work for someone, if you own and run a company, if you're a manager, if you'd like to plan your career, I can definitely highly recommend this read. It's absolutely fantastic. For me, as somebody who is running a company, sees lots of opportunities on a day-to-day basis, this has been absolutely fantastic. And there's a few of us here at Best Practice that have had a read of this. It's been absolutely great. Just have a quick flick through. Contents page looks pretty good. Talks about good is the enemy of great. Talks about level 5 leadership. First who, then what. Confront the brutal facts, culture of discipline, technology accelerators, the flywheel and the doom loop, and also good to great and to built to last. So I think what's really interesting about this particular book is it talks about great companies and when companies have been good companies, but then also when companies have made the transition of good to great. And what it does focus on is it does focus on growth. But it focuses on not just growth from a financial perspective, and these companies have made millions and billions of dollars. What it's focused on is all of the foundational building blocks in really simple terms as to how you can go about doing that, and how you as somebody who works for a company, or you as someone who's running a company, can contribute to that. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. So apologize, I use fantastic a lot. It's just who I am, but I've really enjoyed this book. It's probably encouraged me to settle down a little bit in terms of all of the 1,000 ideas that I've got all of the time, but it is definitely something to have a look at. So that's been Ask Best Practice. What am I reading? I'm reading Good to Great. I'm trying to get through a thumb through 2 to 3 books a week at the moment, so that I can look for the gold nugget, and it's a bit of a treasure hunt. So this has been an absolutely fantastic book. Here's Andrew McKenzie, he's just walked in. And so what we're going to talk about is this great book. Have a read of it. You can download it from Amazon. You can find it on the iBook store if you're an iTunes person. So get it on your mobile device, read it on the bus, read it over a weekend. But in terms of how to go about reading this particular book, just open it, have a look at the contents page, have a thumb through, have a look at the references at the back, but take your time. So pick it up, have a thumb through it, put it down, leave it for a week, pick it back up, pick out the chapters that you're excited to read, and then don't be scared to write in it. So that's what I'm going to start doing this weekend. I'm going to start making some pencil marks, making some notes, and working out what I'm going to execute on. Now that's the important thing. I'm going to find the gold nugget, and I'm going to execute on that and implement it here at Best Practice. So that's been Ask Best Practice. It's been a lot of fun. That's what I'm reading. I'll see you soon.